Hello YouTube, welcome to my game room update video, and today I'll just be showing you all what's in my game room as of I think May 30th 2013. Right up here I just got all my dad's deer mounts. I don't have one yet, not really one worth mounting. I only have just antlers of a spiker. And right here I have my computer, and that's set up to record all those systems right there. I know it's a little mess with the wires. I'll tell you what I'm planning on doing with that later. And here's my 50-inch LCD LG plasma TV. And on the top right here, starting off, I got one of two splitters. And I got my Lego Pikachu and my Lego Mario. Then over on this side, if it's actually still up there, there it is. I got my other splitter. And over there, I got my power strip that I only turn on when I'm using it. Then over there, I got some candles just for basic decoration. Then here are the consoles. Right there, I have my Super Nintendo. I know, look at all those wires. It's a freaking mess. Right here, I got my Dreamcast. Got my PlayStation Super Slim right here. I got my Sega Genesis and my NES right here. I got my Super Nintendo and also my Wii console. And crawling over here, we got the rest, these are practically all my games that I have. All the ones that aren't over here are my Atari games, and I'll show you those later. And here's the NES ones. Those are my biggest collection. I got about 50 of them, or close to 50. I'll just pull out some of my favorites. I won't show you all of them. Double Dragon, that's a good one. Kirby's Adventure, that's my favorite, all-time favorite NES game. Got both Zeldas. Got some Marios down here. And here's my Super Nintendo, which I have ran out of room for. As you see, I'm starting to stack them up here. And down here are my Dreamcast games. These are my ones in the jewel case, and these are my custom DVD cases that I'm trying to make for them. I just have to get more cases and more ink in my printer, as you can tell by the Unreal Tournament one. I got my PS3 games, my small collection of that. I got all my Wii games, which will be growing pretty soon, because GameStop is starting to lower their prices on the Wii stuff. And over here I got my Sega Genesis stuff. I got a couple complete in box ones, or probably about 4 of them. And the rest of those are Sonics over there. Here's my N64, my PS1 games. And I am planning on updating this, like getting a whole new bookshelf so I can fit them on there so everything's not all crowded. You go over here, there's more deer hunting stuff. That's where my cats like to play, that's where my cats like to sleep. And of course my gaming chair, where I sit, where I do most of my gaming with corded controllers. And there's where I do everything else. And down here I got my controllers. I got all my Nintendo controllers. Here I got all my non-Nintendo controllers, and over there I got my extra cords. And over here I got my game system boxes, which aren't all of them. I'm still looking for some of them. Right here I have my PS2 box, Atari Flashback, NES box, more Deer stuff, Xbox 360 Arcade, Uncharted 3, and here is some of my extra consoles. The rest are in there in the basement part. But here is actually my very first system I've ever had. Right here, the Super Nintendo. The reason why that's not on display is because if you look at the bottom, it's all yellowing. And the one way over there is just perfect. I got my GameCube, which I just got recently. I got my extra NES over here. Got Model 1 Sega Genesis, extra Atari Flashback 2, and a PlayStation 1, and a ball. And this one I practically stole at Goodwill. They wanted only like 10-15 bucks for it. I mean, that's a really good deal if you ask me. Same thing with that. I think I got that for 10 and that for 15. Really good deal. Then go over here. This is where I do most of my tutorial videos of recently. This is where I do all my cleaning, all my repairs. Right now, this is my latest project, trying to fix up my Xbox 360. And right here, I got my Atari 2600. Reason why it's up here, because it really doesn't fit over there with the rest of my games. So I have the games in a separate box. We can turn on the light. Right there. Nothing really in my mini fridge if you want to look in there. And here's some of my Game Boy games. You go over here, and this is where I spend most of my time, on the computer. Now what I want to do is I want to get another monitor and set it up over here. But here's where I do most of my PC gaming. Well, of course, there's my steering wheel for iRacing. You go in this drawer right here, and I get all my Game Boy stuff. My Game Boy Colors, which is my favorite generation of Game Boy. This right here, which I'm really proud of, is my Pokemon Green. Got my Game Boy Pockets right there, those two. Another color, original Game Boy. Two Game Boy Advances, Pokemon Leaf Green. Then in here I have my Game Boy Advance SP, my Pokemon games, and my Pokemon Game Boy Color. Let me just take that out for you. This is my favorite Game Boy that I have right now. It's the one that changes colors in like the light. Like if you have like that, I don't know if it's going to really pick up on camera. But if you turn it one way, it turns silver, the other one turns gold. That's a pretty good Game Boy. I like this one. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you, and have a nice day. Oh yeah, and last thing. Over here, I'm planning on putting an entertainment system to kind of take all those consoles, all the ones that are non-HD, put them over here, and hopefully I can hide some of the wires a lot better. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you, and have a nice day. Bye.